What if the answers you've been searching for your whole life were hiding in a book you never truly read? Alex's story began just like that. Lost, uncertain, and unaware of the transformative power of the Qur'an. Little did he know, picking up that book would lead him to rediscover not only his faith, but his true purpose in life. But what did he find in those pages that completely changed his view of the world? The answers might just surprise you. Alex's journey back to Islam is one of rediscovery and transformation, a powerful story of how faith can completely change a person's life. For most of his life, Islam was something that Alex felt distanced from. But a few years ago, everything shifted when he stumbled upon the Qur'an. Up until that point, he had never really read it. The Qur'an was just something he had heard about, but he had never taken the time to truly explore it. He admits that when he first picked it up, he was skeptical. He thought it would be written in complex, Shakespearean language that would be hard to understand. But with the availability of modern English translations, he decided to give it a chance. He lowered his ego, put aside his doubts, and started reading. And what he found shocked him. Every page revealed a new miracle that left him in awe. He couldn't deny the truth of what he was reading. How could an illiterate man, living 1400 years ago, have known that the universe was expanding, something that scientists only discovered in the last century? It was impossible, and with each new revelation in the Qur'an, his faith in its divine origin grew stronger. The more he read, the clearer it became. The Qur'an wasn't just a set of rules to follow. It was a guide to becoming a better person and a reminder of how to interact with others in a meaningful way. He went from viewing Islam as a list of actions, praying 5 times a day, fasting, and following rituals, to realizing that it was about living a life of goodness, kindness, and sincerity. So he took his Shahada again, over and over, each time feeling it deeper in his heart, until it finally clicked. This was the truth. For the first time, he felt true order and guidance in his life. His family's reaction to his rediscovery of Islam was one of relief. They hadn't known that he had distanced himself from the religion, but now they could see how much closer he was becoming to it. He began leading prayers in his house, something he never imagined he would do, and felt a deep sense of peace in doing so. Islam wasn't just something he practiced alone anymore. It was something he shared with his family. However, sharing his faith with the world wasn't as easy. Alex had been hiding his Muslim identity from his YouTube subscribers since the beginning of his channel. Everyone around him mourned that revealing his faith could cost him followers, sponsorships, and even his platform. People told him that the world didn't like Muslims, and that being open about his religion might lead to losing everything he had worked for. But as he grew more confident in his beliefs, he realized he couldn't keep hiding it any longer. I could die tomorrow, he thought. If I do, I want to die knowing that I spoke the truth. So he shared his faith with his followers, not for the sake of gaining popularity, but because he believed it was his duty. He didn't care if he lost subscribers, fans, or money. He wanted to be true to himself, and most importantly, he wanted to be true to God. Whatever happened afterward was irrelevant. He was doing it for the sake of Allah. And that made all the difference. As Alex's journey into Islam deepened, so did his connection with Allah. He recalls a life-changing moment when he was in Hawaii with a friend. After a severe bout of food poisoning, Alex fainted and nearly died. In that moment of darkness, when he thought he might never wake up, all he could focus on was the rhythm of his breath. And when he regained consciousness, the first words he uttered were the Shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. He said it with the certainty that if he were to die right there, these had to be his last words. It was a profound moment that brought him even closer to Allah. In the months that followed, Alex found himself inspiring others, many of whom reached out to him about their own faith journeys. His Discord server became a place where people from all walks of life sought guidance about Islam. He witnessed countless conversions, even helping one of his Christian friends take his Shahada. The joy Alex felt witnessing someone embrace Islam was beyond words. He realized that this was his purpose, to be a source of light for others and to help guide them toward the truth. For anyone curious about Islam, Alex advises them to seek knowledge through the Qur'an, the ultimate source of guidance. Sheikh Google might provide answers, but to truly understand Islam, one needs to engage with the Qur'an and seek knowledge from knowledgeable scholars in the community. He encourages people to visit local mosques and ask questions, because Islam isn't about abstract concepts or cultural practices. It's a universal message for all of mankind, centered on the belief in one God and in Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These days, Alex is putting his skills to good use, helping his local mosque develop its online presence. With his expertise in videography and digital media, he's working to help the mosque spread its message of Islam to a wider audience. He wants to use his abilities to serve God and share the teachings of Islam with the world. Reflecting on his journey, Alex feels stronger than ever. Becoming a practicing Muslim has made him more disciplined, more focused, and more connected to his purpose in life. He's faced challenges, but with his faith, he's been able to overcome them and continue moving forward. He knows that his success is not his own, but a blessing from Allah, and every step he takes is in service to a higher cause. At the end of the day, Alex is content with where he is in life. No matter what happens, he's at peace knowing that he's living for something greater than himself. He's walking the path of Islam, and that's the most fulfilling journey he could ever embark on.